Oh, this is a horrible look for me. So I'm about to watch my next Pixar movie. I'm going to watch Monsters University. It is up right now. I am probably doing this a little too late. It is like almost 8:30, I think. So that's good, but it's fine. I have seen Monsters Inc. I think a couple of times, but not in a long time. But I do know that this is like a prequel movie, so we shall see. I remember enjoying Monsters Inc. well enough. I do love Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor. I know, I feel like that's a hot take. I feel like it's not quite a must do, but I will gladly do it on every trip. So, I enjoy it a lot. So I am going to paint my nails while I watch this, and then I will give you my thoughts. On the plus side, this won't make me cry, I'm assuming, like Up did. Hello. It is like, if you can hear something, it is Franny using the litter box. I am sorry. She is a very aggressive litter box scratcher. The like complete opposite of her brother. Anyways, so I finished Monsters University. It was cute. I will say at the beginning, I was like kind of emotional. Like, Franny, I think you've done enough, honey. Nobody's gonna get you. We're in a house. Good girl. I was like a little emotional when like little Mike Wazowski was a little baby. I mean, not baby, but you know, like little, and like people are mean to him. That made me so sad. And then Randy is his roommate. I do know that Randy, I believe he's like the villain in Monsters Inc. or like a villain or something. But that's like about as much as I remember about his character in Monsters Inc. I don't know. I have a question about the world. What was that? About like the world of Monsters Inc. and Monsters University. Why do no monsters look like other monsters? Well, that's not 100% true. The one guy, like Squishy or whatever, I don't remember what his real name was. His mom, I guess, looked like him, but like, how are there no monsters? Like, they don't look like each other. I have a lot of questions about how that functions. So, and like, I guess some of the girls, like from the sororities, looked similar, but so I guess am I falling apart? But like, there's no other monsters that look like Mike. There's no other monsters that look like Sully. Obviously, I'm assuming their parents look like them, but that's it. I also think it's interesting that they talk a lot about Sully's dad, but we never see him. Also, every time they talked about it, all I could think about was the movie Sky High, which I love. I mean, I haven't seen it in years, but that was like such a comfort movie for me when I was younger. Like, it's so corny, but like in the best way possible. But it just made me think, I think his name was Will, and like his parents are both superheroes, and he has like, I don't remember if he doesn't have a superpower or if his superpower is really bad. I think he doesn't have one or something. And so I just kept thinking about that. I don't know. But yes, so there's that. So it's just funny. I liked all the like, Uzma Kappa, I think that's what they are. I thought they were all very cute and fun, and everything. And I think that this movie was interesting because I feel like there really isn't like a villain to the movie, and like, this is kind of how I felt about Encanto. So I've only seen Encanto once, and I know some people think Abuela is the villain, or like of it. Like, I disagree. I think Abuela makes mistakes, but like, adults make mistakes, like, you know. Anyways, we're not going to get into my thoughts on Encanto here. But I think it is interesting to kind of have a story. Like, there are characters who are antagonists to Mike and Sully. Although I feel like this story is more about Mike than it is about Sully. I don't remember Monsters Inc. if like one is more of the primary than the other. But I do feel like this is more about Mike. And so there are people who are antagonistic to him. So like some of the other monsters, Sully for a while, the Dean, like Hard something. She's like a dragon lady. I want to say Heartstriker, which is a dragon book series that I'm in the middle of. Not that. But they're not villains and they're not bad guys. I honestly think that like a lot of the other monsters, like they're just immature monsters, like doing things that like people would do, you know? And then she isn't necessarily bad. Like, I think she's making the most informed decision she can make. And so I think that's valid, honestly. I don't know how other people feel about this movie. I don't honestly hear that much about this movie. Like, I think it was fairly well received, but I'm always game for a good friendship plot line. And I'm always a sucker for a good male friendship. So it's nice to see Sully and Mike, how they come to be friends and everything. And to see, while the story mainly follows Mike, I think it's interesting to see Sully, in some ways, like, the thought processes he does, like, the ending of the Scare Games and everything. So, I thought it was fun. It did kind of make me want to watch Monsters, Inc. again. And I would gladly watch this movie again. I feel like I haven't been rating these. Should I be? I don't know. I think I have like briefly discussed like where, like of the ones I've been watching for this, how I like them. And I think that The Incredibles is probably still at the top, although maybe this like right below it. There's just something about like the art in The Incredibles and stuff that I really like. Like I think it's unique and everything. Although I will say one thing with having not a lot of duplicates in your monsters, that had to make animating this even harder. I don't know, like what do I know about animation? But it is very impressive and everything. So, oh, and there was like a little Roz moment, which I thought was cute. So that was fun. And I liked like the ending, like there's kind of like a little montagey thing at the end. I thought that was I really enjoyed that. But yes, so that is Monsters University. Glad I read it. Up next is one, or watched it. Sorry, I read a lot. Up next is one I have been actively avoiding. I kind of wish I hadn't gotten behind on these because I would have liked to have read this or watched this for like October, November-ish, which like I will probably watch it in November, but, and that is Coco, I believe is the next one. And yeah, I've been avoiding that one because I feel like it's gonna make me sad, but the music I've heard slaps, and I know my dad says that Coco is very good, so I'm sure it is a great movie. I'm sure I'm gonna love it, but I'm just worried it's gonna make me sad. So yes, this one I was pretty sure was gonna make me weepy. I feel like the beginning at the right point in my cycle could make me cry, but other than that, this was just going to be like pretty fun. So, oh, sorry, Oscar, I scared you. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.